Saw the video, the fire, the scissors, the ritual of destruction. It was meant to hurt. It's meant to provoke a reaction, a scream, a text, a plea for explanation. But when I watched it, I did not feel anger. I felt profound sense of peace because I realized something that most men take a lifetime to learn. Fire doesn't destroy the truth. It only clears the land for something stronger to grow. She thinks she is burning my memories. She thinks she is cutting my influence out of her life. You cannot burn a ghost, and you cannot cut a shadow. What she is actually burning is a version of me that no longer exists. She is destroying the tenant, the boy who needed her validation, feel like a man. She doesn't realize that the man who wrote those letters died weeks ago in the silence of my own discipline. For 3 weeks, I've been in the void. No escape, no cheap hits of dopamine, no lust to cloud my vision. Just me, the dark, and the crushing weight of my own loneliness. Most men are terrified of this space. They fill it with noise, with new girls, with addictions, because they are afraid that if they sit in the silence long enough, they'll hear the truth that they are hollow. But I did not run. I sat in that monastery of solitude until the walls stopped closing in. I realized that my emptiness wasn't a hole, it was an empty throne. I had been waiting for someone else to sit on it, to tell me that I was worthy. I was wrong. The void is the only place where a new world can be built. You cannot build a fortress on top of ruin. You have to let the fire finish the job. Let the old house burn. The ash is the most fertile ground there is. My brothers watching this, those of you struggling with your own lust and fab journeys, listen to me. Every time you surrender your seed to a screen or a temporary distraction, you are pouring your life force into the dirt. You are telling the universe that your pleasure is more important than your purpose. How can you lead a tribe if you cannot even lead your own body? Sexual sovereignty isn't about being pure, it's about being unattainable. It's about being a man who is so focused on his architecture, on his body, and his mind, his legacy, that he no longer needs the warmth of a woman. to keep him from freezing. When you stop being a beggar for affection, you become a magnet for respect. But you have to be willing to be cold for a while. You have to be willing to be the architect who lives in the dark while the walls are going up. So let them burn the paper. Let them cut the gifts. Let them perform their little plays for the camera. It does not matter. They are burning a ghost. You are no longer that man. You are the architect now. And the architect doesn't live in the ruins of a collapsed relationship. He lives in the vision of what is coming next. I am Arham. I am at peace. I am empty. And I am powerful. Look at your life today. If it's burning, do not try to save the furniture. Let it turn ash. Then pick up your tools and start building. The tribe is watching. Do not blink.